Good morning. Do a quick preview video for our current quilt auction. Let me go ahead and flip the camera around. I'm not going to go through every quilt. There's about 50 of them. The pictures tell a pretty good story, although we have heard repeatedly that the quilts look better in person than they do in the pictures. So kind of keep that in mind. The colors just look a little bit better and stronger maybe. The condition throughout is really, really good. And what's interesting is, and I've just kind of got these laid out, the woman who collected these was obviously very particular about condition. She liked color, but she also traveled around to schools and senior centers and did like presentations on quilts and the fabrics used and the stories behind them and the pattern names and all those kinds of things. And so it's kind of a scholarly collection. And again, the condition is really top-notch throughout. And just really impressive when we were photographing it. There was a lot of, just a lot of really striking quilts. She had a really interesting eye, or has an interesting eye. She hasn't passed away. It's just time for them to downsize. And so, like I said, there's about 50 quilts in the auction. If you have any questions about any of them in particular, please reach out. The auction ends next Wednesday afternoon, so please keep that in mind. There's a link to the auction there and the title of this post, and I'll probably post in the comments as well. But you can just see that there's some really pretty quilts, good old fabrics. Love the crazy quilt. And the graphics are just a little different, a little bit more refined than some of the other quilts we've seen over the years. And just really just a nice collection. Like I said, the people who have come in to look at it have been very surprised with the overall condition and presentation of the quilts and the quality and the condition. So keep that in mind. If you have things to sell, here's you can see what we're working on coming up. The building is full. We have more coming in today and next week. We're excited about what's coming up, but right now the quilts are a big top of our agenda. And also we have Albrecht Kemper Museum of Art auctions online right now, and then tomorrow, Saturday, the Symphony in the Flint Hills art auction goes live. You can see it now, but the bidding begins tomorrow at noon. So if you have any questions, send us a message here. Send us an email, info@kcauctioncompany.com. Give us a phone call at 816-283-3633. Happy to answer any questions you have about this collection, about selling what you have, or just anything else in general. Have a great afternoon, great weekend, and we'll see you next week at Pickup.